So you just got assigned a horned Graahk hunter rumor, right? No worries. Here's what you need to know. Horned Graahks are only found in one place, the Karamja hunter area. To get there, use fairy ring CKR or a Taibuowanai teleport scroll. Don't be a tryhard and just use the fairy ring. Horned Graahks are caught using the dreaded spiked pit hunting method. Hole in the ground. How exciting. I know. Your inventory is going to look something like this. The universal items I have for all of my hunter rumors are in this inventory, along with the oh-so special items just for horned Graahks. As y'all might know, all you really need are logs, a teasing stick, and a knife for spiked pit rumors. That's pretty much all already in my universal inventory, save for a few extra logs to have a good starting point. Maybe like 10 to start or just a full log basket. You'll also have an axe ready to cut down some trees in the area in case the task runs long. That's really it outside of your teleport option. Again, I typically keep all this other stuff in my inventory to make it quick to spam hunter rumors. So you're going to have some stuff here that isn't used, but I mean, it beats having to bank every single time after you finish the current task you're on. Regardless though, do whatever you want, no shame. In terms of equipment, the standard setup applies as many pieces of the Guild Hunter outfit as you have and substitute graceful gear for the pieces that you do not. A Drayman staff for traveling since almost all rumors are near a fairy ring. Also wear your Bone Crusher necklace or bring your Bone Crusher to automatically bury the bones you get from hunter rumors. Saves a lot of time. Finally, whatever additional teleport pieces you want, I use the Quest Cape in my examples to get easy access to a fairy ring. So there's the inventory and gear. Let's go ahead and hunt some, which one is it? Horned Graahk. If you're new to hunter, just know that for each type of hunting method, the methodology stays the same no matter what you're hunting. So though this guide applies to Horned Graahks, it can also be used for any of these NPCs as well. Alrighty, welcome to the mighty jungles of Karamja, very close to where I go for Koramwanji. That's all I know around here, really. There are 4 Graahk spawns in the area, all nestled together for your convenience. In order to catch Graahks, you'll need to set up a spiked pit trap by clicking on one of the pits in the area with a knife and logs in your inventory. I personally set up 2 or 3 traps and just make a circle around the area over and over catching these guys. But you can also just find a spot where one spawns right next to it and just camp that pit regardless. Anyway, once you have your pit set up, you'll just need to tease the Graahks by clicking on them with a teasing stick in your inventory. Doing so will make them hostile to you and they can attack you, dealing up to 7 damage, so just be aware of that. After getting their attention, your goal should be to lure them to one side of the pit. Then jump over the spiked pit just like this. When you do this, one of 2 things is going to happen. Either the Graahk will slowly walk into the pit, at which point it will break and oh my god, there's blood everywhere. Oh no! Or it will outsmart you, jumping over your tiny hole in an exhibition of dominance. How will you ever recover? Well, you'll just need to run over to a different pit and get it to fall for your trick over there. That's the big note for spiked pit rumors. If you ever fail at luring one of these guys into the pit and it jumps over it, you cannot use the same pit again. You have to move it to a new one. Completely kills the vibe and your max XP plans, but I mean, that's just the way it goes sometimes, bud. Another note to make here is after a couple of minutes or so, the pit will collapse if it has not been used, meaning you'll need to reset it. So just keep that in mind. Another good tip here is to make sure you're using the Hunter Rumors plugin on Moonlight. It helps highlight these guys for you and it displays a lot of very useful information as a tooltip for your current Hunter Rumor, as well as shows you where to go for your rumor. Technology is truly a wonder. Eventually after, I don't know, man, maybe like 5-10 minutes, you're going to be graced with the Graahk Horned Spur. The pity threshold for these guys is 30 catches, 28 if you're wearing the hunter outfit. This task is pretty quick. I don't really know what else to say. So yeah, that's it. Pretty easy. Before you go, please know I have guides out for all other hunter rumors. They're short and they don't really explain that much, kind of like this one. I do have a general beginner guide as well that goes into optimizing the grind of hunter rumors. I like making guides and sometimes you need them. It's a great reason to like this video, comment something like, let's see. This video, Graahks, and subscribe to the channel to get more fun content like this. And lastly, since hunter rumors can be really quick, I made a Google Sheet with references to what you need for each one. It's free, you can use it, you don't have to use it, I'm just telling you that it does exist in the world. Either way, all this stuff will be linked in the description of the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.